A lot of people live on Delmarva or they visit Delmarva because maybe our beaches, our trails, our delicious food. That could go on and on.
So many reasons.
So many reasons. But there's also a lot of history here, a lot of older history, a lot of really fun, even recent history.
Yeah.
And the Rehoboth Beach Museum just does a great job of encapsulating all of that. So today, one of their newest members is with us on the CoastLife couch. We have Heidi Nasstrom Evans with us. Heidi, thanks for being here today.
Hi, thank you for having me on the show today,
Of
Paige
course.
and Leah.
Of course. Happy to have you. So first, let's just get into a little bit of your background. You are the newest member of the museum. Where are you from? What do you like to do? Just what do you want people to know about you?
Okay, well, I've been living in Rehoboth Beach full-time since 2016, 2017, but visiting the area for over 20 years. I had been living in Washington, D.C., where I was the director of a graduate program where students studied history of decorative arts. I worked there for 25 years, and then I moved here full-time, and I thought, you know, I want to do something more fun. I had always hoped that a position at the Rehoboth Beach Museum would open up, but Nancy Alexander, the former director, did such a great job, I never imagined that she would step down from that position. So I started off in Milton, actually, at the Milton Historical Society, one of Tom Draper's wonderful projects there, and did a hometown hero exhibit about Brian Allen Stevenson, the famous civil rights attorney who grew up in Milton. And after that, I moved to Lewis and worked at Horizon Philanthropic and did a number of exhibits there, one at Fort Miles about Delawareans who were in World War II. When the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor on the island of Oahu. And then I did an exhibit up in Dover at the Agricultural Museum on rural electrification. And currently I'm working on an exhibit out in Millsboro about the Senator John J. Williams' career as the U.S. Senator from Delaware for 24 years between 1941 and 1971.
Okay.
And then the position opened up at the Rehoboth Beach Museum. I applied for it. They did this nationwide search and they selected me, so I'm just thrilled about that.
Incredible.
No, we're thrilled to have you too. I mean,
Yes.
what I'm hearing is that Heidi is who you want on your trivia team.
I was just going to say,
when it comes to a history buff.
you would do great on Jeopardy.
Right?
Yes,
Amazing.
maybe. I only know a little bit about a little bit. You know.
Right. No, knowing a little bit about a lot of things is more than most of us know.
That's right.
So what are some things that maybe you're really looking forward to as the new director of the Rehoboth Beach Museum? Maybe some exhibits that you guys are working on. I know a lot of people may not even realize, or I mean, I think now they do, but for a while you might have driven right by the Rehoboth Beach Museum and not even known that you did.
Right. The Rehoboth Beach Museum is housed in the old ice house of the town. And before we acquired the Dolly's sign, which used to be on the boardwalk, it was hard to recognize it because it was just a brick cube. But now when you're driving into town, as you pass the canal entering the town, you can see the Rehoboth Beach Museum there on the left. And this Friday, we're having our annual members meeting at 5 o'clock. And we're also celebrating the opening of a new exhibition of photographs from Delaware Beach Life magazine. That's an annual exhibit we do every year, and people can actually purchase those photographs.
So I know that we already said, you're a wealth of information, basically. Is there something that you've always wanted to do, some sort of exhibit that you've always thought would be really cool? It doesn't even maybe have to do with Delmarva, but just anything that would be kind of your dream exhibit.
Well, you know, of course I love history, and I'm hoping to work on an exhibit about Rehoboth Beach history next year, maybe something on integration. But another thing I really like doing is crowdsourced art projects. So I'm reaching out to a former student of mine who did a project at the Smithsonian where they created this coral reef out of knitted individual pieces of coral. And I'm hoping maybe she could do something specific dealing with Delmarva's ecology that we could crowdsource and have people make and contribute to this exhibit.
Awesome.
I'm looking forward to whatever you have coming up.
Right?
It's
A
gonna be
great
lot of
visual
fun.
representation of
Yes.
community.
Very good.
Right.
Heidi, thank you for telling us about this, and good luck with everything. We're very excited to have you.
Thank you so much for having me on the show
Of
today,
course.
and I hope to see more of you. Thanks.
I'm sure we
Yes,
will.
definitely. Whenever you have those awesome exhibits back up. So, of course, a lot to see with the Rehoboth Beach Museum, especially now that Heidi's here. Also, more to see on CoastLife, though. We have more coming your way. We'll be right back.